Hello, Gogo.
Hello, Gogo.
Hello,
Vian. Hello, Sanele.
Gogo, are these glasses yours?
Oh, those are Gogo Ntuli's glasses. She must have forgotten them.
Duidelijk kan sy sien dat sy sonder hulle hier weg is.
No. She can see without them, but she can't read without them.
I guess she's gonna have to read another time, right?
No, she will need them today. Gogo Ntuli can't go to bed without reading a Bible. She reads it every night.
I guess it's a Gogo thing, because my grandmother does it too.
My ouma ook. Ons lees altyd die Bybel as ons daar by haar is.
Well, Mama, there's something because apparently it's food for the brain.
Oh, Mama, Sanele. Reading grows your mind and also your vocabulary.
I love reading, and I find it very tricky to sleep without reading.
Wat is tipe boeke lees jy?
I read books about girls my age. I've got a whole box collection of these twins that I sent to boarding school.
Hey, Mina, Babam, he gave me this other collection box of the famous 5, and it's so adventurous. But then as soon as I read it, I was hooked on it.
Sure. Those are very nice classics. You know, I used to read them to my babies when I was still a teacher. Yo, reading time was their favorite time.
Ek het 'n hele stel Roald Dahl se boeke wat ek vir my verjaarsdag gekry het. Dit is selfs beter as die flieks.
What kind of movies?
This was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Matilda.
Oh, I have seen them, but I haven't read them yet. But I love the Oompa Loompas.
You know, Roald Dahl's books are good for imagination, eh? He writes about things that are not real so well. You actually believe that they are real.
Yo, can you please borrow me?
Ja, jy moet my net herinner kry.
No, Sanele, he lends you, you borrow them.
Oh, guys, I get confused with lend and borrow.
Just remember, I borrow, he lends. Anyway, guys, we need to get these glasses to Gogo Ntuli. Can you guys remember where her house is?
Gogo, wat se huis is Gogo Ntuli se nou weer?
She's the one who lives at the bottom of the hill with a beautiful garden.
Mvuko, everyone has a beautiful garden.
Okay, let me try and direct you. Okay, so you get out of Gogo's house, then you turn right, then left, then you pass 2 rights, then you turn left, then you're gonna reach Gogo Ntuli Street, then it's the house, the second house from the street, yes. Now.
Hey, Mvuko, left, right. Are we gonna be marching or something?
Ja, is te veel draaie, het maak my kop de mekaar.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, maybe we should give you landmarks.
Landmarks?
Yes, Anele. Things you can see along the way that will make you know that you are on the right track.
Wat is tipe dinge?
Things like maybe a school or a church or a house with a noticeable paint or a particularly big tree.
Yeah, small things like that would really help.
Okay, Sanele, let me see and try to direct you. From here you go out and then you go right. And then at the spaza shop you turn left and then you walk and then you'll pass a right turn and then you'll see a huge rock at the corner. And then you go left and then left again and then you'll see a garage. When you're at that garage, you are at Gogo Ntuli Street. And then there's a house on your left. It has a very big green high fence with spikes on top. And then the second house on the right with a big palm tree. That's Gogo Ntuli's house, right at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, sing jy born at the filling station because the drop off abanye bantwana lapho.
Nou wat jy praat van 'n petrolstasie, weet ek presies wat die huis is met die hoë groen mure. Maar die huis lyk soos opgooi.
The green may be ugly, but they even have uglier dogs.
Aye, guys, be nice. Those landmarks, they helped you to recognize the place.
So, Gogo, are landmarks like things in a filling station or a shop?
No, even natural things like a rock or a hill.
Or a big palm tree.
Nee, soos Anele gesê, die kleiner details.
Yeah, but others are big, like a bridge, a hill, or a particularly big building.
Gogo, can you take this topic in the wonder room?
Sure, Sanele.
Ja, ek sal nou Gogo Ntuli se brille vat.
Okay, Vian.
Okay.
Doors to everything and everywhere. Open up and take us there. Open up and take us there.
Okay, guys, can you recognize some of these?
That's the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
And that one?
That's the Big Ben in London.
And that one?
Gogo, that's the Statue of Liberty in America.
Yes. And that one?
It's the Pyramids of Egypt.
Okay, guys, you are doing very well. These are some of the iconic landmarks of the world. Let's identify the rest of them. And that one?
That's the Great Wall of China.
And the next one.
That one?
That's Jesus in Brazil.
Yes, Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one?
Yo, Gogo, I don't know what's its name, but I know it's in India.
That's called the Taj Mahal. Guys, you did very well. These are some of the famous landmarks in the world.
It's cool om te sien hoe ons almal van hulle ken, maar ons was nog nooit daar nie.
And you know what, guys? There are landmarks that are recognizable in our own country, even Johannesburg. Can any of you think of any?
Gogo, can the Union buildings in Pretoria be a landmark?
Most certainly. Once you see the Union buildings in Pretoria, you know that you are definitely in Pretoria.
Or Table Mountain in Cape Town.
Of die groot gat in Kimberley.
No, aren't those tourist attractions?
Sanela, some tourist attractions are landmarks. Did you realize that those examples you gave, some of them are man-made landmarks and natural landmarks?
Ja, hulle is. Ja, soos in die aanwysings het hulle ook gesê, daar's winkels en petrolstasies.
Yeah, those are small landmarks. Like in an area you have schools, high buildings, you have even a lamppost as a landmark. Those are for directions in a smaller area.
So a landmark can be anything really.
Yes, it can, Mvuko. Let's watch this video on landmarks to see what landmarks really are.
Welcome to Soweto. But where in Soweto are we? Moroka Police Station is the first hint. If you drive further along the road, you will get to the historical Regina Mundi Church, which opened its doors to anti-apartheid activists. Now that you see the sprawling Maponya Mall, you must have a clue. This is Chris Hani Road, a main road that goes across Soweto. Small and big details along a route will help you recognize the place. The Soweto Towers are an iconic tourist attraction, popular for bungee jumping, and they are quite close to the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital, the third largest hospital in the world. A serious place such as a hospital and a fun place like the Soweto Towers are both landmarks. A landmark is something that is part of a landscape or town that is easily seen and recognized from a distance, and it helps someone to establish where they are. Crossing the Mandela Bridge from Braamfontein takes you to Newtown, which is a cultural precinct with a museum and a theatre. On Commissioner Street is the Carlton Centre, which has been the tallest building in Africa since 1973. And right next to it is Gandhi Square, named after Mahatma Gandhi. If you are meeting someone at the square, you can just tell them to meet you next to the statue. Landmarks are great for giving directions and for identifying a place. If you see Ponty City, then you know you're in Joburg. The SABC headquarters let you know that you're in Auckland Park. Landmarks have other value too. They can be historical, current, or both, like Constitution Hill. It used to be a prison, and now it is the home of the Constitutional Court. Josie Maboneng.
Ek sien gereeld die Ponty gebou, maar ek het nog nooit aan gedink aan 'n landmerk nie.
And it's something you can see as soon as you get into Joburg.
I swear you can see that building from anywhere.
That's the thing about landmarks. You can easily see them and recognize them, and they also help you to find your place very easily. Now, guys, tell me, what are the landmarks around your homes? What do you have? Is there a shop?
Huh? You have a church near.
You have a church?
Yes, Gogo. And, a shopping mall. And a sports field, I remember. And the park.
We have like 3 churches in one street there, and we have like a lot of supermarkets in a row. And we have a nice park they built.
We have a really, really tall tower that lights up every night and flashes like this.
Is that all?
There are many shops near where we live, and there are also about 3 or 4 churches in the same street.
Okay. The landmarks around my home, we have a church, there's a school, there's a panel beaters. Yes, and also there's a tavern, but I don't think it's working anymore. They used to allow people above 18, not under 18. Oh. And I don't think it's working. Yeah, and the municipality office, that's all we have.
Okay.
Well done to us, guys. Now for our next challenge, I want us to look at the map of Johannesburg.
Yo, it's baie inligting.
And you need to use all the information you have. There's the key on the side. Those symbols on the side, those are the keys. Yes, Bon?
I think because Pesesa, the trolleys show the malls, the cars show the parking lots, the envelope shows the post office.
Exactly, Mvuko. Now that you've identified some symbols, let's see the rest of them. At least identify 3.
Okay. Okay, so here's the cricket sign. It looks like an M.
Yes.
The big blue dot is the police station. Yes. And the star is the fire station.
Well done, Mvuko. Sanele, can you come and identify 3 of the symbols?
Yeah, Mama. Okay.
Remember the symbols we've identified, ne?
Yes.
Because the next step, we're going to find them on the map.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the National Monument.
Yes. Next time, just identify the 3. Be good listeners, guys. Okay. Only identify the symbols. 3.
Okay. And then we've got the Museum Art Gallery.
Yes, and then?
And then the last one, we got the traffic lights.
Very good, Sanele. Bian, your beard. Identify 3 symbols for us, please.
That's the fire station.
The fire station, yes.
That's tennis.
Tennis, yes.
And that's a hotel.
A hotel. Well done, guys. Now that you've identified the symbols, let's try and find them on the map.
Okay.
Vuko.
Must you circle them?
No, just identify.
Okay. Here's the National School of Arts, which is symbolized by an S for school. Then here's the Joburg Art Gallery, which is symbolized by like pillars. Looks almost like a house. Yes. Then here's Newtown over here.
Well done. Sanele, your turn.
Go.
Okay. Here's the Wit Stadium, which is symbolized with 2 hockeys, so they're binding hockey sticks. Here's the police station of Hillbrow. Here's the Kimberley House, the National Monument, which is symbolized as like a house in a way.
Yeah.
And then,
Sanele, there were 3. Thank you very much. Well done.
Yes, Kaka.
Vian, your beard.
Hey, dankie. Kijk, so daar's help mekaar. Hier is cool.
Ja.
Dan is daar ook also 'n parkeerstasie.
Okay.
As daar die Johannesburg High Court.
Okay. Well done, guys.
Yeah, Gogo, it was really fun. I recognized some of the places, but the other places I really didn't know.
I think that's what a map like this is for. It's very useful because it shows you everything.
Daar's baie landmerke wat jou in staat stel om as jy nie weet waar jy is nie, jou rigting te kry.
Exactly, guys. That's the idea. Now that you've got all this knowledge, I think it's time to put your knowledge to the test.
Ja, ek dink so.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Net Devi, it depends on the test.
Mvuko, I want to ask you something that you don't know.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Okay, go.
Okay, guys. Gogo wants you to draw out your route to school using landmarks.
Okay.
Gogo, I'm not very good at drawing maps.
Ek weet nie of ek hier baie op skool sal kan teken nie.
Yeah, Gogo, and it might be tricky. It can be long and it can have too many turns.
It doesn't have to be that accurate. Just draw out the route.
And does it have to have landmarks?
Well, you can use symbols like we saw on the map. Vian, please check out an example for us there on your tablet.
Wat moet ek soek, Gogo?
try simple route amps with landmarks.
Gogo, what if there are going to be too many landmarks in one place? Like, there are going to be a church here, a school, and then a park there.
Then you can all fit them in.
Gogo, I don't remember all the symbols on the map. I don't know how to draw them.
Okay, Mvuko, you can make up your own. Let's say for a park, use a tree, and for a church, use a cross, and for a school, you use an open book.
Okay. Easy enough.
Let's see. Aha, this is the one. All right, yes. Let's show the other kids now.
Oh.
Can you see?
Okay.
Is it close enough or is it far?
Close.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Okay.
Can you try that?
Yes.
Okay.
You have a pencil?
No, I don't need it. It's fine. I'll just
Oh, you don't need it?
Yeah.
And remember, landmarks, you can use natural landmarks and man-made landmarks. We're getting there?
Yeah.
Okay. As we color the stuff in.
You can if you want to.
Okay. Please pass me the coloring.
Pencils.
Yes, please. Okay, I'm done, Gogo.
Let me see what you've done. And where's your school?
The primary school.
Oh.
There's the high school. There's the sport fields. These are all little
So
houses.
this is just the route.
Yeah.
That's the route.
The route. The route. So this takes us around about 4 or 5 minutes.
From your home to school?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So this side, Usendlini.
House, yes.
Okay. So I go by the arrows, that's where I go. I go under a bridge. So that's my first landmark.
I go by the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should see the bridge.
Okay. Okay. Here's my bridge. Then I go under it. I pass the church and the park. And then school.
Nice.
Okay, so I pass some buildings, then I drive a little, then I pass the park, then I pass a fruit shop, then I pass the church, then I pass the garage, and then I arrive at school.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I hope you had fun learning landmarks with us. Remember to keep your eyes open, look around for those landmarks for in case you have to give somebody directions. And remember, our email address is epichangout@sabc.co.za. Until we meet again, same place, same time. And from me and my awesome team, we're saying goodbye.